Hello.
Hi guys.
What's going on?
Not much. What's going on with you?
We're kind of like the black bandits in this one.
I know. We kind of do look.
Do you like
that.
my shiny patches on here?
I do.
Me too.
And on your elbows too. Show the elbows. Elbows.
Thank you, Lululemon.
So today we are going to talk about something that is very, very important to any weight loss or even health journey.
And it's something that we do still every day.
Absolutely.
And what is it?
Your food journal.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Food journal, fast forward, stop, click. I thought the same thing. When I first came on the ranch, I thought to myself, they're going to give us a magic pill, something to make us lose all this weight. The biggest losers lose weight so fast. And Jillian said, you're going to record your food, and we're going to record your calories out.
And what better way to do that and to keep track of all that than a food journal? Now, yes, there are plenty of apps on your phone. MyFitnessPal, Lose It.
Great ones.
There's some
All
really
great
good ones, but there is nothing that will replace taking a pen to paper. I am an avid believer of that.
And the best thing about pen to paper is, Olivia and I both, we have, and everyone else in the ranch, Courtney, Irene, everybody, we have a whole journal full of what works for our body, what doesn't work. So the weeks where we lost 5 pounds, the weeks where we lost 1 pound. I learned that for me, the best way from my food journal is to eat most of my carbs, my fruit, and that kind of stuff in the morning, so my body has time to burn it off. I learned that when I had oatmeal for dinner, you know, it didn't vary as well for me during the week.
Right.
So your food journal is like a scientific know-how to what your body likes and what it doesn't like.
It's awesome. And not to mention the fact that sometimes, I mean, there are just weeks where I'm just like tired and I don't have time to really plan my meals out. Well, guess what? If I've been journaling consistently, you can just go right back to a week where you did really well the foods that you really liked, and your menu is right there. It's already planned out because you've written everything down.
Our food journal almost becomes our own meal planner / cookbook. We have little notes in there, what works. Oh, try this shake with peppermint, try this with this. We have all these notes in these journals.
Or
and we
don't eat this again. This did not turn out good. I mean, I have lots of like complete and utter like fails in there too. This was gross. I did not like that. Or the ingredients cost too much. It didn't, you know.
We also use our food journal for other things. We write exercise stuff in there. We write little tips that we find. If I'm at the grocery store and I want to try something, a new kind of fish next time, I jot it down in my food journal. I use my grocery lists in my food journal. That way I have pre-done grocery lists for each week.
So one of the best things to do is just get one of the small spiral-bound notebooks. And I say
$2-3. Nothing fancy, nothing special.
No, and I do say make it small because you want it to be something that's not just like is portable. You can put it in your backpack, your purse, your gym bag, whatever, because you want it with you all the time. So whatever, I mean, the Moleskines work really well.
They do.
Like,
I use the good old Mead spiral. I can stick my little pin in there.
Those are fantastic.
I like to use a purple one.
Well, duh. Who doesn't want to have a purple?
And all my friends at work are like, I can't believe you still write your food down. I'm like, I have to.
It's so important.
When I don't write it down, things
It's the best accountability tool you can have. So one of the things we want to talk about is how to format your food journal.
How to format it.
So one of the first things that I always like to do, and you know, it is the kind of OCD side of me. Yeah. I always like to put the date, whatever day it is, you know, Monday, October, the blah, 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 or February, the whatever. And then I always underneath it put where I'm at, because there are times.
You mean your weight or where you're at?
Geographically. Like if I'm at home, like I'll put NYC home, or if we're traveling in Dallas, Texas, or whatever, because it's not only you know, just nice to know where you at, but but it's also good to know like when you're traveling, or oh, I was on vacation during this time, oh, I ate this, I ate that, and a lot that worked, that didn't
this
work.
was very low calorie, so the next time you go back to Dallas or wherever, you have your food journal.
Exactly. So I like to always put where I'm at. Underneath, I don't tend to do this anymore, but I did before. I would put my weight. Like if I weighed that day. I don't weigh every day anymore. I don't know if you weigh.
I weigh once a week, usually on Saturdays.
Yeah, I usually try to weigh once a week, and I really
But on the ranch, we had no access to scales. So we could not. We would just put our weights in from the weigh-ins.
Right, exactly. So, you know, but I like to do that.
Weight tracker also.
Yeah, you can also just put that on there, and then you can see from week to week how you did.
Right.
Then next, underneath that, in the lined portion of your notebook, you need to just literally start with breakfast and write everything down. So, for instance, I'll give an example. I typically eat, you know, a half a cup to a cup of liquid egg whites for breakfast.
And I eat, if you're not using the liquid egg whites, I use 4 real egg whites out of eggs.
Right. So, you know, like.
And my dad gets mad because he says I throw away too much yolk or whatever.
So 1 cup of liquid egg whites in most brands is about 100 calories. So I'll put, you know, 1 cup liquid egg whites. I usually put the brand. Again, this is just documenting everything you're eating so you know, oh, I like this brand better than that brand, so on and so forth. So I'll put that 100 calories. Then I put, you know, a tablespoon of white onion, and then I'll put that as like 25 calories. And then, but you're writing down exactly what it is, and then writing down the calories to the right. So then, and this is all under breakfast. So you do every little ingredient, everything you're having, all the calories, and then I put a line, add all the calories. Your addition line. Right, yeah, your addition line, add all of the calories together, your total, and then I circle it. And then leave it
Breakfast total circled, check. Next.
Exactly. Next, snack, same thing.
Lunch.
Whatever it is, lunch, dinner. Then at the very end, I'll just write total down at the bottom, and you write a total. And what I also like to do at the top, you can also put under your weight whatever your caloric like goal is for the day. Like maybe I want to eat 1,400 calories today. So my calorie goal is 1,400. And then you can, you know, at the bottom write, well, I was under it or over it or whatever. We always tell people, we recommend that whatever your calorie goal is, you want to eat all those calories. You don't want to try to go under your calories.
If you're trying to go to 1,400, don't eat 11. Get to your 1,400.
Exactly. If that's what the doctor tells you, and that's going to be a really good whatever caloric intake number for you, you have to eat all your calories. It's so important for your metabolism. It's important for weight loss. I know it sounds weird.
You don't want your body to go in starvation mode.
No,
it happens all the time to people.
It really does, because people think, oh, well, I just need to eat less. Well, not necessarily. Your body may need more fuel. So if you're eating, you know, significantly under what you're supposed to, your body's just going to hang on to everything just out of sheer fear that it's not going to get any more.
Also, be careful with your calories. A lot of people, calories hide in everything. Drinks, different things, snacks, 100 calorie packs. You've already eaten 3. Now that's 300 calories. You know, try to get as much calorie bang for your buck. Stuff packed with fiber, you know, lots of greens, you know, good stuff that can keep you full all day. And so anytime, and it sounds silly, but anytime like I eat anything, even like an after dinner mint or something that's probably like 10 calories, I write it down, because 10 calories is 10 calories. You ate it. If it went in the mouth, it goes down on the book. Don't you say? That's right. In the mouth, on the book. That's right. So then on the back of the page, I like to just leave the back of that day just kind of open for notes to myself. Again, this is a place where I write, oh, this was really good. My lunch was great today. Really, I felt, you know, I loved it, or those avocados were awesome, or whatever. Or like on an afternoon, like yesterday, we did an afternoon run, and I was a little bit hungry. I was so hungry in the afternoon, and I was like, well, I must not have eaten enough fiber at lunch. So you can kind of balance out your day through your workouts and see what we've got. And then the last thing that we like to put on there is, well, I guess second to last thing, then obviously you have an area where you can put where exercise you did that day. And so put, you know, I did Soul Cycle, boot camp, whatever, berries, whatever. Whatever I did. And on the bottom you write, I love Hannah forever. Exactly. And you can too. No. The very last thing, just leave yourself a little bit of space just to write whatever you're feeling, whatever, you know, today was really hard. I didn't have a good day, or today was awesome. Today I felt on point. I felt good. I felt, you know, encouraged. Whatever. It's just a really good, I think it's just a really good lesson to just continue. And I had a hard time with this at first. I wasn't as good of a journaler as her. She was able to write down a lot of her feelings and things like that. I can remember one day on the ranch just writing down, I'm so tired, I hate writing my food down, dot. And that was it. And Olivia was like, it's okay, you wrote something down. And then by the end, I would write things like, look at all the good food on this page. I would have never made these choices before. Dot. And some people would never read that, you know, but for us, it was a way to encourage ourselves. It was a way to pat ourselves on the back. And even if it's just you reading it, it's still just as special. And not only that, but it's a really good way to keep yourself present in your journey. Because I think so many times, day in and day out, especially if you're on a weight loss journey, it just feels like it's just like the same thing, like over and over. And I can't tell you how many people that we've helped their diets and that we've sat down with and we've brought our food journals and say, this is what worked for me. See how I actually did this. It wasn't just through my phone. It wasn't just, we have these old ratty journals that we've saved and we've gone back. And even on times where we feel like we want to lose 5 pounds, we go back to our old journals every time. So kudos to us for still writing our food down. That's right. So the thing that's so great about that is that it just chronicles your journey. It chronicles your successes, some of your failures. It's important to have all of them. So get going on your food journals. If you have any ideas, the drugstore, get you a spiral notebook. If you have any ideas about fun things you can include in your food journals that you have that you like, let us know. Let us know. Leave all that information down in the comments. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, and subscribe because it's free. It's free. Let us know what you do in your food journals. And happy journaling. Tweet us a picture or leave on down like a video comment below or whatever. Show us your food journals because I'd love to see what everybody else is doing. Show us your day in the life of your food journal. Yep. So anyways, thank you again for watching, and we will talk to you soon. Bye. Rolling with the homies. My tummy's growling. I'm hungry. Everything in my social spot. No, do anything?
Mm-mm.
We're ready yet?
Do anything about that a lot?
3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna be like this the whole time.
Remember he was like, Hannah, stop rocking back and forth.